Welcome to the Diary of a Pan-African Preacher. There is an African proverb that says, two ants do not fail to pull one grasshopper. That originates from Tanzania. On our last visit to the Gambia a few years ago, my wife and I took part in a communal meal that welcomed us into the Gori Inje Jara Owens Faye extended family. This family traces its roots, branches, and evolution from Mali, Senegal, and the Gambia. Sharing this communal meal, we ate from a common pot with our hands, symbolizing the family's unity. A few months later, while researching the subject of individualism in Western society, I came across a statement that named the invention and adaptation of the eating fork as the domestication of individualism into Western dining practices. The fork was symbolized as a shift from communal practices to individualized habits of refinement and self-care. The rise of individualism in the West was not merely a philosophical shift from a cultural revolution that transformed its art, politics, religion, and social life. At the heart of our African identity lies communalism, a value as intrinsic and as defining to us as individualism is to Western European culture. African communalism is deeply rooted in the traditional rural life, which emphasizes interdependence, mutual support, and a profound sense of belonging to the community. We, as persons of African descent, have been convinced that Western individualism is the right way to be, and that took place during enslavement and colonialism. In adopting and accepting that premise, which is part of the Western colonial imperial mindset, we have become vulnerable to all manner of dis-ease and disease. It was to address this deficit in our communities in the African diaspora that Maulana Karenga constructed the Kwanzaa festival, celebrated from December 26th to January the 1st. His intention was to reaffirm and restore African heritage and culture, introduce and reinforce the Nguzo Saba, or the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, and to offer us an African-inspired framework for our future development and well-being. So at the heart of the Kwanzaa celebration is the sharing of a meal, the Karamu ya Imani, or the Feast of Faith. Today, December 26th, is the first day of Kwanzaa, called Umoja. Umoja is the Swahili word for unity. It emphasizes the importance of cooperation and togetherness within a family, community, nation, or ethnicity. So let's celebrate Kwanzaa together, an alternative way of being that is conducive to our greatness, our prosperity, and to our future. Ashe.